I started investing in real estate 15 years ago, and in this video, I want to share with you 5 lessons that I've learned over these 15 years. Hi there, I'm Nawar Naji, a real estate broker in the city of Toronto. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, make sure you click on subscribe and that bell button to get notified of my videos. So I'll start with the background of where we started. 15 years ago in 2006, my wife and I bought our first investment property. And at that time, we decided to invest in Hamilton. That's where I went to university at McMaster. And many years after graduation, we bought our first triplex in the city of Hamilton, assumed 3 tenants, and it was scary. It was the first time dealing with tenants and first time buying a rental property and all that stuff that comes with it. Now, over the years, we've grown, learned a lot, started with a triplex, assuming tenants, moved on to buying single family homes and converting them to duplexes. So going through the permit process, adding a second legal unit, going through committee of adjustment, doing underpinning. So this is where you take a foundation of a house and you dig it down lower to create a much higher ceiling in the basement. Gut jobs, renovations, extensions, and now the stuff that I'm doing is building from scratch. So taking an old bungalow, old house, tearing it down, and then building something brand new from the ground up. So here are the 5 lessons that I've learned over the years, and I hope that can help you if you're buying your first investment property or you're a seasoned real estate investor. One is to take action despite of fear. Now, going back to the first one, I remember it was scary. Buying a property that we did not live in. There are tenants who live there. Comes with the responsibility of maintenance, mortgage. There's obviously a mortgage on the property, and all that the stuff that comes with it. What happens if things break down? But you know what? Despite the fear or the fear of unknown, we still took action, and I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot over these years, and that is lesson number 1: is to take action despite of fear. The second lesson is surrounding myself with strong people that can help me grow. And this is, for you as a real estate investor or someone who wants to invest in real estate, having that team around you that can help you grow, you can bounce off ideas and consult with. And all they want you is to do well and succeed, because if you succeed, they're going to do well. And the people that I'm referring to is, a handyman, a contractor, a mortgage broker who does invest in real estate agent who is an investor himself or herself, a good sound lawyer, a paralegal, the trades, all that type of stuff, because those guys and gals will help you grow as you expand your real estate investment portfolio. The third point is, and this is coming from an engineering background. I went to school for engineering. I did 10 years in automotive industry as a project manager, worked in the US and Canada, and numbers people tend to have analysis paralysis. And this is where you look at the numbers and run the numbers and analyze and analyze and analyze. And sometimes that just stops you from making that decision. So again, numbers are great, but then, use that as a tool to help you make a decision, but don't let it become an obstacle in moving forward when it comes to investing in real estate. And again, this goes back to the second point: having a solid team around you is beneficial, because those guys and gals will be there as a sounding board to run these ideas, by these investments by them, get their thoughts, they can share their experience with you, and again, that can help you make that decision. The fourth lesson that I want to share with you is patience. And I see a lot of impatient now, because when real estate investors look at rental properties and analyze them, they see there's $100 cash flow or a little bit of profit. People are like, well, is it worth it to invest? And real estate is not instantaneous. It's really running a marathon. It's the longer you are in the game, the more successful you will be. So it's time in the market, not timing the market. And maybe a marathon is not the best analogy because you get tired as you get towards the end of the race. But I'll give you an example. You start with maybe $100 cash flow, and over the years, and this is the beauty of real estate, is you got a little bit of appreciation, you got mortgage paid down, and then year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, and so on. You can see that capital equity position grows, and that puts you in a strong position moving forward. So in year 4, year 5, you can look at your specific investment property and say, okay, I have so much equity. Do I just continue to pay that down and pay it off, and your cash flow increases, or do you take some equity and invest it into a second one? You're going to have option. And this is really how you build long-term wealth in real estate. Is the longer you are in the market, the more options, the more benefits you will have as a real estate investor moving forward. The fifth lesson that I want to share with you is always be a student. And this is where, even though I've been doing this for 15 years, I'm always learning, I'm always researching, I'm always, listening to others, see what they have to say for new ideas, new suggestions. Maybe they bring up points that I'm not aware of, and, blind spots, that type of stuff. So never be on a steady state, but always learn and be open to learning. And that will be very helpful as you build your portfolio and as you grow as a real estate investor. Now, if you're looking to invest in real estate, you're not sure where to go, what to do, how to analyze, all that type of stuff, click on the link below and I'll send you my property analyzer and some additional information to help you move forward. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to discuss with you my personal experience and how I can be of help moving forward with your investment portfolio. Last but not least, I hope you found this video to be informative and beneficial. Make sure you click on subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, happy investing.